Trump exempts smartphones and computers from new tariffs. Oh, how nice. He did that out of kindness. He's got a phone that he uses constantly to go on Truth Social that was made in China. Some love him, some hate him, but we all stuck with him. Okay, we all stuck with him. That's facts. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Our president, y'all's president, y'all did this, okay? So, he's out here throwing out these tariffs left and right. He's wielding them like a sword. And apparently he did a tariff for China for 125%. Now, let me read this here article to you because I think this shit is hilarious. This is the thought process or the non-thought process of our beloved. Some love him, some hate him, but we all stuck with him. Okay, we all stuck with him. That's facts. That's facts. But he's out here creating chaos, knocking the stuff off the table, and then realizing, oh, his plate was on the table now, so now his food's on the floor, and so trying to take it back, but the food's already splattered everywhere, so it's gone now. That's kind of how Trump is operating the United States at this point. And why wouldn't Canada want to just join us? Don't you want to be a part of this show? No? Oh, I didn't think you would, but let's read this and you'll see why. Trump exempts smartphones and computers from new tariffs. Oh, how nice. He did that out of kindness. It was because he knew that, China really needs to give us those phones and those computers. They need to give us those and they need for us to pay less for them. Like, where did he think all this, like this shirt he got on? Check the tag, Trump. Check the tag. I feel like it's going to say China. Like, I'm just saying, whatever that is on top of your head, what they're just sporting these days, I don't know, but check the tag. I feel like it's going to say China. Like, I'm just saying. He's got a phone that he uses constantly to go on Truth Social that was made in China. But try telling that to the Trump. Okay. All right. Let's see what he says. Let's see what this article says. All right. So U.S. President Donald Trump's administration has exempted, so kindly, smartphones, computers, and some other electronic devices that he likes to use from reciprocal tariffs, including the 125% levies imposed on China imports. Oh, so nice. So nice. He's like, look, I'm gonna want a new phone. I ain't gonna want to pay double plus for that money. So we, just in a notice, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol said that the goods would be excluded from Trump's 10% global tariff on most countries and the much larger Chinese import tax. Oh, he's so nice. Ain't he sweet? It marks the first significant reprieve of any kind in Trump's tariffs on China, with one trade analyst describing it as a game changer scenario. If you don't go on somewhere, like he done knocked all the stuff off the table. His stuff and everybody's stuff is on the floor now. He then comes up with a corner piece of a paper towel and wipes up a little corner of that. And then you go, game changer. What game are we playing here? I mean, it's given very much tic-tac-toe, okay? This is not chess at all. This is tic-tac-toe without a board. This is tic-tac-toe without any lines. This is just X's and O's, just random. That's what this is. Trump said the tariff increase for China was because of the country's readiness to retaliate with its own 84% levy on U.S. goods. So Trump decided to do this whole tariff increase on China because China was ready. If they did it, if we did it first, China was ready to retaliate. Now take that in. They was like, why'd you do overkill with theirs? Trump's thing was because they basically were prepared for if I did it and were going to retaliate if I did it. Like, bitch, but how'd they even know you was going to do it? Like you threatened them. And then they said, well, if you do that, we'll do this. So then you did it. But bitch, you started the conversation with that you was going to do it. I'm just saying, it's not adding up. It's not adding up. Okay, but this is the thought process of our leader. But it gets better. So, as the time goes by, depending on which news source you are listening to, they're going to tell you that China is buckling under the pressure of the wondrous things that Trump has done. And, please don't do this to us. Ooh. But China has lit up TikTok. And there's telling another story today. And this story is more like, oh, y'all fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Okay. So all y'all's luxury goods, all y'all Gucci, Fendi, Prada, okay? All y'all good stuff. Oh yeah, all that shit from China. It say France, but it's from China. The actual good itself, it's China. It's all made in China. Just like everything else you have, own, and are sitting on, it's from China. They then have us send it over to France where they put on a buckle or some shit. And then they get to put their France label on that bitch. But it's all China. So now all these, high end brands are about to be feeling some ish because China is telling it. But first, we're going to listen to a response from China, because you hear it from here and it sounds very different. Well, let's see how they feel.
That's the bigger gun. And so China ends up having more to lose from this trade war, doesn't it? It can't sustain the loss of 15% of its export market, i.e. what you export to the US.
Not at all. China is fully prepared to fight to the very end.
Damn.
Because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world. So if the United States wants to...
Yeah, especially if the United States is steady firing people. Can't nobody afford nothing now. So, they might be better off getting it from somewhere else, it seems like. We're a little unreliable with our paychecks at this point, is what I'm saying to you.
To go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Ooh.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't.
And there you go. They don't care. They're like, look, if that's what you want to do, look, who am I to stop you? I can't stop you. I'm not going to stop you. So if the factories are now, like, say, what the red is saying on this side, if the factories are indeed closing, but they still have all this stuff. They still have all this product. They still have all these things. They still make this stuff. So you don't need to order it from Gucci. You can get it directly from the source, is the message coming from this. Okay.
Made in Italy, Gucci, 80% come from Chinese factory. They just add the logo in Europe to make you pay the price of 10 times.
So they just add the logo, and that's how they make you pay. They add the logo there, and then they put the stamp on there that says that it was made in Paris, but all they did was put the logo. So the bag itself, the stitching itself, everything about this bag, the pockets, every single thing about this bag is actually made in China. It's the same stuff that you get from Alibaba. It just never got sent to France to put that label on it. So those out there who are making fun of people walking around with the fake version, in actuality, that's the real version. The fake version was sent over to fucking Paris to get to put a label on it to trick you. That's what's happening here. The one in China is the real one. That's the authentic one. That's the bag. The one that got sent to Paris, France, or whatever, that is the fake. That's where the fakeness happened. That's where the make pretend came in. Okay? That's where the we gonna lie to your ass came in. That's where that happened when they sent it off to France. So actually, you have the fake bag and you paid thousands of dollars for it. Go to Alibaba and you can get that bitch for $200 and it's in its original state. The way that it was made, pure, in China. All the things we learn. But what's so crazy about all of this is that we all knew this. Rich people who buy these things, they know that shit's made in China. We all know it was made in China. Watch this. Look, I don't think this has a logo on it. Maybe under the battery. But I would bet cash money that this mouse was made in China. Let's see if my cup was made in China. Yep, look at that. Made in motherfucking China. It's all made in China. China made America. We don't eat, drink, take a shit, the toilet. I bet it was made in China. This printer, so nice. I got a printer sitting next to me right here. Print so good. If I pick it up, it's going to say made in China. I'm just telling you, this is what it's going to say. Like this ring light, made in China. My little thing that got me on the internet. My little router and all that jazz, made in China. For those who promote Trump just picking on China out of jealousy, please look underneath of your fucking laptop. To those who are online right now, being very red in their sense and talking about, oh, they learning their lesson. That cup you would be sipping from all day, look underneath of it. It say China. It say made in fucking China. Put the cup down or shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Don't use the cup or shut the fuck up. Like, those two things go together. Okay, all your favorite trinkets and toys and things that you put in the background to show off to your viewers, look underneath of it. The bitch was made in China. All right, until y'all start insourcing from America, like you would like to pretend that you do, I say shut up. I say shut up because you sound dumb. That's what I say. You sound dumb. It's okay. You can love America and also love that they were smart enough to insource from a place that produces so much. You can be both. You can love America and not be a fucking hater. You can do both. That's all I'm saying. That's the whole point of this video. Don't be a hater. And stop following the leader when the leader keeps running off cliffs. Every time you give a little power to this person, he run right off the cliff. How many times are you going to get behind him? How many times? Like that, at this point, you dumb. Like that's not he dumb. He is consistent. He is reliable. He is going, you can rely on him to do exactly what he do. Like I know day to day what my president going to do. He very predictable. You getting behind him? No, that's a you. That's turned into a you issue at this point, okay? I'm just saying. Thank you, China, for my cup. How about that? I'm gonna do the appreciation. I'm gonna play the appreciation game. I love this cup. I only got 2 of these kind of cups, and I love it. Thank you to you for making it, and thank you for the person who came up with the idea and outsourced it to get them. If that's how it got here, thank you. You can be appreciative. Period. I wear these headphones every fucking day of my life. I know they made in China. Like made in China. I'll be damned. Anyway, y'all behave because I'm not gonna do it. Okay. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.